My stepkids held a secret family meeting about me, and I heard every word from the couch. My stepkids thought I was asleep during their family meeting about me. I wasn't. My husband, Tom, died in a car crash 6 months ago, and I've been raising his twin 16-year-olds, Nora and Finn. They've never called me family. They call me Dad's wife, like it's my job title. Last Tuesday, I got home from a double shift at the ER, my feet aching, and collapsed on the couch in my scrubs. The house was quiet, except for the fridge buzzing and the bills stacked on the counter. Around 11 p.m., I woke up to whispering in the kitchen. Their chairs scraped, the light turned low, and I heard Nora say, "We need to decide what happens next." Finn said, "We've been watching her." My stomach dropped, because I figured they were about to tell me to leave. Nora said she'd found college brochures hidden in her car. Finn said I'd been going into Tom's room at night. Then Nora said, "She's stealing Dad's prescription meds. I saw her taking bottles to her bedroom." Finn added, "And she's going through his wallet. I caught her counting his cash and writing numbers down." I lay there with my eyes shut, face burning, trying not to move. I could hear Finn tapping his finger on the table like a timer, and Nora kept clearing her throat. Nora kept going, "She only married him for money. Look how fast she moved in. And she's not even sad he's gone." Finn said, "She cries when people are watching. She's waiting for us to turn 18 so she can sell the house and disappear." I wanted to jump up and scream, but I just listened, because I needed to know how bad it was. And the worst part was, the things they described were real. I had taken Tom's leftover prescription bottles. I had counted the cash in his drawer, $347, and written it down in my notebook. But they had the reason wrong. I'm a nurse. I've seen teens do scary things when they're grieving and angry. Tom had pills left from old surgeries, and I was terrified Nora or Finn would find them on a terrible night and do something they couldn't undo. So I locked the bottles in my bedroom, and the cash wasn't for me. It was money Tom had been saving to help buy Nora her first car for her 17th birthday. I'd been trying to keep it safe and figure out what to do with it without making it a big speech. Then Nora's voice cracked. "I miss Dad so much it physically hurts," she said. "And she just walks around like a ghost, like nothing happened." Finn sounded smaller too. "Maybe she thinks we hate her," he said. "We've been awful. I don't know how to stop being mad." Nora whispered, "Do you think she misses him for real?" Finn hesitated. "Sometimes I hear her crying through the wall at night." My throat closed up. For months, we'd been drowning in the same house, all of us guessing wrong about the others. I couldn't stay still anymore. I sat up, the couch creaked, and the kitchen went silent. I heard Finn's chair scrape back like he was about to bolt. I walked in and said, "I can hear you." Nora froze, cheeks bright red. Finn looked like he might run. Nora blurted, "We thought you were asleep." "I know," I said, and my voice shook, "but I can't let you think I'm stealing from your dad." I grabbed my bag, pulled out my notebook, and opened it on the table. "This is the cash you saw," I said. $347. It was in his drawer. I wrote it down because it's not mine to spend. Finn's jaw tightened. "Then why take the meds?" I went to my room, brought back a small lockbox, and set it between them. "These are Tom's leftover meds," I said. "They're locked up because I was scared you'd find them on your worst night, not because I want them." Nora's eyes filled. Finn stared at the box like it had teeth. I took a breath and said the part I'd been hiding too. "I cry at night when I think you can't hear me," I said. "I miss him so much I can barely breathe sometimes. I'm not okay. I'm just trying to keep us from falling apart." Nora whispered, "We thought you wanted us gone." Finn said rough, "We thought you were counting days until we're 18. I stepped closer and put a hand on each of their shoulders. They were stiff for a second. Then Finn leaned in. "You're not a problem I'm waiting to get rid of," I said. "You're the last pieces of him I get to keep." Nora grabbed my sleeve and started to cry. Finn wiped his face hard and asked, quiet, "Would Dad be proud of us right now?" My chest hurt so bad I could barely talk. I pulled them in, both at once, and said, "Let's talk about him, right now. No more guessing." They nodded, and we sat down at the kitchen table together as the clock over the stove kept ticking. Now they're saying I should have stayed quiet. Was I wrong to speak up?